Hi, my name's John Treadaway. I'm the current president of the South London Warlords, which is a gaming club which organises this event, Salute. This is Salute 08, and it's our 36th year of running the biggest one-day war games event of its kind in Europe. There are probably 5,000 or 6,000 people here at the moment, which is probably what you get at a small football match on a Saturday afternoon, I would think, but they're all here looking at or buying or playing with toy soldiers.
We're the Polish Lancers of the Imperial Guard. We appear in events, reenactments, living history events all over the world, really. This year we're going to Waterloo, we're going to Somosierra in Spain. We'll also be doing events in the UK. We've got 3 sections, one in the UK, one in Latvia and one in Poland. And we're always looking for members, whether you can ride or not. It's great fun, and if you want to do Napoleonics, you don't want to join the British unless you like red, because our uniforms are prettier. Now to fire it, so it's now safe. It's loaded, but it's safe. Close both eyes. Fire. There you go.
I'm having a look. I think there could be a blind spot up here. Because that's a...
Yeah, but are you going to be able to get up to the finish?
I would assume.
Well, this looks like...
We're called Carry On Wargaming, and basically we're just a group of friends that put together Second World War, First World War scenarios, but we're mainly into doing participation gaming. We have been at several shows, but under different guises. This one behind you is called Raid, and the idea is that there's a set of commandos are meant to attack this installation in France and basically destroy certain parts of it and capture the enemy general that's in command of it. Each player obviously is a part of a team, but they also can act individually. It's a card-based game, so there's no dice rolling. It's all done on the turn of the cards. The players themselves have so many cards, and the games master basically has a set of cards which he turns over, and his assistant has resolution cards which he also turns over to see what the results of the actions are. And that's basically it. We keep it nice and simple, and the game normally lasts between an hour and 5 minutes, and we normally get roughly, I reckon we'll get 7, maybe 8 games if we're lucky today. We mainly come from South East London and around the Canterbury area and that. So like we're just a group of friends, and we've been wargaming for a number of years.
The people that come here have come from certainly all over Europe. We've got games being put on by people from Antwerp and others, like 90 different display organisations, clubs from all over the country, and like I say, Europe as well. We have 140 different traders from this country, from Europe, from America, who've come here as the biggest one-day event of its kind to sell to people who never get a chance to see this stuff in the flesh, because you can't really go in the high street and buy this sort of material. You either buy it on the internet or you buy it at a show like this.
Member of the UK Tank Club. Basically, we start 1/6, 1/4 down to 1/35th, but generally they're 1/6 models. There are some 1/16s, German, Russian, British, American, and we tend to gather at shows, everything from fetes, school openings, exhibitions, Duxford, military fair, reenactments, and basically it's boys for toys. And I think that's what we all are, big boys. As you can see, a lot of them use animatronics as members in their tank crew. Still the same scale, mostly 1/6 I say, but the new scale coming out are the 1/4 scale. The only trouble is finding figures and equipment to fit them all. But that's the UK Tank Club, really.
Right, promise to move. Our guys turn. Running anyway. They're close enough. Roll your reflexes on all this. Well, it could be, you know. Pretty much. He recognises you because he's obviously seen you with Lady Annabelle, and he explains to you that the Tartan Tearaways exhibition has been ransacked, and the cabinet that had the Conan Claymore in has been smashed, and the sword has been stolen. Dubious-looking ginger-haired fellas in skirts and big floppy hats with funny accents, eating deep-fried Mars bars and haggis, were probably responsible.
Oh, I saw some of those earlier.
The topics that people play in wargaming are always interesting because once upon a time they used to be based on real battles and they used to be based on things people had read. Obviously a lot nowadays is to do with TV and film, and it's interesting to see new blood come into the hobby when you see a film come out. Lord of the Rings was an interesting example. We've got at least one Lord of the Rings game here today based on the films that came out 6 or 7 years ago, whenever they were. They are very popular. That's how you get new blood into the hobby. It's interesting, I think, to see those different waves of interest come in, and each time a new wave of interest comes in, they bring new people, new ideas, new traders. I mean, I've been involved in this show certainly 25, 27 years. It's interesting to see how much it has just expanded because people have the opportunity to try different things. It is a hobby which brings together lots of interests that people could have that aren't maybe developed as much by school as they're young, or even by television, but the opportunity to get involved with history and to play things out is something I think that always captures, especially young boys. And I think that's one of the things that brings people into the hobby. A love of history, a love of playing games, and just the social aspect. And I can't see that the hobby is diminishing, and I think in fact it's probably still expanding. Certainly Salute hasn't reached its apex yet, I don't think.
This is the painting competition. People come along here, sign in, and we allocate them to different categories. Out of the different categories, you can then win first and second prize. We also have the overall winner, Salute, who will win this year a scimitar, same as our figure.
I'm Ben Gill, I'm from Wiltshire. On Imago, which is a Roman soldier that carries the image of the Emperor, this is Vespasian. I'm from the Urban Street Guard, but we're here with Warlord Games, and basically we're reenactors. We go around all over the country portraying Roman battle tactics and how they used to deploy their troops on the march.
best participation game. This was innovative, I have to say. 1984 by SSWG. The Salute Challenge Shield, Market Garden by John. Not a photograph.
We all came up from Romford and East Ham for a bit of a time. We've been coming for the last 6 years, grab whatever we can, look for good deals, go and watch the painting competition, see the awards, that kind of stuff. Bit of a laugh, get to know different people and get to buy some really cool toys.
Yeah. And we've, bought most of the stuff in the show, I think. Yeah. We spent a fair amount of money, and had a good time. Yeah, we got here about 9:30 this morning, and we're just about ready to go now, I think.
I came up to buy some terrain, and there's loads of terrain. Yeah, I bought a load for 10.
I really like the Arnhem game over there, actually, the 1/35th scale one. That was really cool. Yeah. I'm going to do it in 6mm, hopefully.
This is my first year. I got loads of limited edition stuff for really cheap.
Well, it's the biggest show. It's nice to come and visit, spend a lot of money, enjoy the day. That's what it's about.
I like watching the stormtroopers. Yeah.
I think you should switch the camera off, sir. Turn the camera off.
And they're all running off, so I'm going to dash.